Blizzards. Where are the snowiest cities in the United States? 8 out of the top 10 cities with the highest average snowfall are in upstate New York. This region gets so much snow because it's on the leeward side of the Great Lakes. It's on the east side. The area receives lake effect snow. If you plan to visit in winter, strap on your snowshoes. Winter storms. Like hurricanes, winter storms develop from cyclones. But in the case of winter storms, the cyclones form at higher latitudes. In North America, cyclones often form when the jet stream dips south in the winter. It's okay, I'll wait. This lets dry polar air pour south. At the same time, warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico flows north. Boys, when the two air masses meet, the difference in temperature and pressure, two things, guys, difference in temperature and pressure cause strong winds and heavy precipitation. Blizzards and lake effect snowstorms are two types of winter storms that occur in the United States. Blizzards. A blizzard is a snowstorm that has high winds. Hello, definition right there. To be called a blizzard, a storm must have three things. It must have winds greater than 35 miles an hour and visibility of a quarter mile or less because of wind-blown snow. So there has to be some snow there. Okay? Man. All right. Blizzards are dangerous storms. The wind may blow the snow into deep drifts. Along with the poor visibility, the snow drifts make driving very risky. The wind also makes cold temperatures more dangerous. The greater the wind speed, the higher the wind chill. Wind chill, hint, hint, definition, is what makes the temperature feels like when the wind is taken into account. I call the wind chill, kids, the feels like temperature. It depends on air temperature and wind speed. Higher wind chill will cause a person to suffer frostbite and other harmful effects of cold sooner than if the wind wasn't blowing. Kids, this is a true story about a blizzard. When I first moved out here, I was getting ready to go to church on Sunday, and I looked out. I was living with my folks at the time. I looked out the window, and kids, we were only 2 houses away from a stoplight, not just a stop sign, a stoplight. Kids, I looked out the window and I could not see the red light.
What?
I'm like, whoa, I'm not driving in this. So, kids, that would be a blizzard.
So you end up not going to church.
Yeah, I went to church at night. It got better. But, yeah, I wasn't driving in that. Okay. Lake effect snow. Some places receive very heavy snowfall just about every winter. If they're near a lake, they may be getting lake effect snow. The image below shows how lake effect snow occurs. Well, guys, we understand this. When air masses pass over a big area, they take on the properties of that area. Okay? Hello, if they're passing over a lake, they're going to take on all that moisture. Yeah. Okay? And then, kids, when they go back over land, well, it says it right here. Okay, the image below shows how lake effect snow occurs. Winter winds pick up moisture as they pass over the relatively warm waters of a large lake. Relatively warm, kids. Somewhere around 40 degrees. Okay, when the winds reach the cold land on the other side, the air cools. Since there was so much moisture in the air, it can drop a lot of snow. More than 100 inches of snow may fall in a single lake effect snow. Kids, my relatives come from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And literally, because if you're familiar with that, Michigan comes over to a point, and then kids down here is the hand. Okay? So they're up here, kids, they're right on the point of the Upper Peninsula, right between Lake Superior and Lake Michigan. Two of the Great Lakes, two of the biggest Great Lakes. So they get a lot of snow. Like it said here, kids, up to 100 or more than 100 inches of snow may fall in one storm. So kids, a lot of times they don't shovel. So a lot of them are on hillsides, and they have steps going up to their houses. They don't shovel the steps. Kids, they have doors that lay down over the steps, and every once in a while they'll go out and lift that door and throw the snow off. Or if somebody's coming over, they'll lift the door and throw the snow off so that they don't have to go up those icy, snowy steps, which I think is genius. But then in the summertime, they take the doors off and they put them somewhere. I don't know. Yes?
Do they get snow in the summer?